damp quali. So we welcome you to round 15 of the SRL season. Light rain at this moment. It is very light rain. Like an unsafe release on Lewis at the start of the session. And this is the first car on track. Block just coming around the final corner now to start a lap. There are two drivers out on softs, everybody else has gone into. There are also two drivers in the pits, currently with split strategy. Just out of interest, is it a completely dry race? So blocked. So that's block on Inters to the line for an 11.5, 11.8 for Lewis. CJ on softs does a 13.7, a 10.6 for Pulsey. And we're just starting a lap. Hags will be next. 13.5 on Inters. Stefano to the line, a 12.6 goes fourth on Inters. Drift for Dave through the final corner. 17.1 will go seventh. Nope, that is on Inters. Amber to the line on Inters will go fifth with a 12.8. We are 13 minutes. There's 13 minutes to go I'm 11 with you. Congrats on 11th DP. Blog improves to an 11-0. Stay second. Yellow final sector. That was DP joining the session. Close. Sparta's alignment doesn't improve. That is Stefano. And yes. But has brought it down. Yep. Yellow 6-2. It looks wetter than it is by the looks of it. Yellow sector 3 is pulsing the final couple of corners. Lewis will go provisional pole with a 10-3. 2005. A 7-7 for CJ provisional pole. Red car is on lap. That is Stefano, and no, Stefano's invalid. It's Hanks. I did say that. Nine minutes to go. Pull seat to the line. A 5-2. Dave to the line. A 7-0. A 5-5 for Nick, third and second respectively. That was with Nick setting a time. Hags is out on track. Final corner. It will be a 6-7. We'll go third. 7.5 DP will go 5th. They have done, but it was wet earlier. By wet, I mean damp. 7 minutes to go. Rob to the line. A 5.2 will go 2nd. Couple of hundreds slower than Pulsey. Heading to this first of the double lefts. That is Amber outlap. Locking in sounds so overrated. Yellow sector 2. Yellow in 1 and 3. Dave outlap. 5.5. Blark to the line. A 4.6 provisional pole. Amber next to the line. A 5.3 will go 4th. CJ next will take 4th from his teammate. 5.2. Stefano to the line. 5.9 will go 7th. My stream will be so happy they're not listening to this. Pulsey to the line. A 3.8 will take provisional pole. 5.1 for Dave will go 3rd. Three minutes to go. Good to go, Amber. less for the Discord. So while Lewis is around his lap, we shall rejoin. Lewis to the line will go fourth, 5-2. They are. Around here there isn't. Into the pit lane. Nick to the line will go second, 4-1. 5-1 for Dave will go fourth. Hags decided to set the meme time and leave it there, I think, for now. Yep. So Blarg will be first to the line on this final run and will invalidate and destroy his wheel. Stefano improves but stays ninth. Hags will be next. To the line will go sixth with a 5-2. 3 thousandths behind Lewis. 4-7 for CJ goes fourth. 5-0 for Dave goes fifth. Pulsey improves. Rob will go sixth, 5-1. And that is your session. So separating Dave in fifth and Hags in eighth is a tenth and a half. It's Pulsey and Nick on the front row. It's Blarg and CD on the second. Dave and Rob on the third. Lewis and Hags on the fourth. And Ben Stefano on the fifth. And DP on the sixth row. Amber's on the fifth row. No idea, DP. I don't want to keep it that way, to be honest. Good luck all. Points to be won. All right, Tony. And away we go. Round 15 underway. I don't know why there's a yellow in sector 3. It's contact between the Renaults again. Reminiscent of practice. It's Hags and DP that have started on hards. Everybody else has gone mediums. DP already up to 8th by the end of sector 1. You did say Dave. So by side contact between Lewis and Dave. Pulsey leads from Nick, CJ, Blarg and Hags as DRS is enabled. Tampa's making up her own track by the sound of it. Another pressure. It's Dave from Amber. Amber tries around the outside of Dave. Dave loses out to both Amber and Stefano and drops to 11th. As Hags gets Blarg. Hags wide at the first of the double left. And barely avoids Rob coming back on. It's the yellow flag for Stefano. Yes, Hags is missing an end plate and dives in. Good job, there's more straights than corners for you. It's mediums for Hags. Stefano playing the role of Tony tonight. Making up on his own. Clark gets past CJ for third. And Amber at the inside of DP into the hairpin. Does not get it done. And Dave taps the back of her. Dave tapping Amber. That's why he's doing it. DP trying to get Amber out of DRS by singing. Dave in. CJ gets blocked back to turn 3, moves up to third. Problem CJ's going to have is Vlog will have the DRS on the run down to turn 4 and get third back. It's mediums for Dave. Comes out in 11th. Correct, Beckford. Senior gets Blog for third. Amber past DP into 7th. So everybody bar DP is on hards. Everybody's on mediums, bar DP is on hards. Up gets Lewis for 5th. Beckford should be here on Wednesday, where we head to Imola. Round 16. Sounds like it. You said that you're leaving your house, where you are now, Beckford, in your house to get to the race on Wednesday. In plenty of time. There's Lewis. So it's mediums for Blarg and hards for Lewis. Hags gets Lewis for 9th. Oh no. It would, but we've got 36. Lewis gets Stefano for 8th, and then we'll pick up a time pen. We'll also get Stefano for 9th. No classification that way though, Amber. And if you want championship points, you're going to need one. Nick Box. Well, it's 10%. You need 90% for a classification. Yeah, you've got to cover the distance. Amber comes out just in front of Dave. You don't want to know what Dave's tyres are. Nick gets Rob down the pit straight for 3rd. Now has his eyes on CJ. And we'll make that move for 2nd. Blarg will get DP for 5th. CJ almost getting Nick back into turn 4. Just over 1/3 race distance. DP time pen. He joins Lewis with the time pen. TP now has Lewis all over the back of him. But not for long, Lewis gets a position into turn 4 and he's up to 6th. Well, Amber will get Stefano out of turn 4 for 9th. Rob is in. Rob will come out a second behind Hags and a second ahead of Amber in 8th place. Back. No, how rude. CJ in. You'd argue it's good timing. So that is DP, Hag, Stefano and Dave all in. As well as CJ comes out just ahead of Rob and Amber in 5th. Pulsey is in. Nick will take the lead. Amber time pen. Rob is going for CJ. We'll get it done into turn 3. CJ will fight it on the outside. Here's the DRS. It's CJ. Keep his foot in. Remain in 5th place. Rob 6th, Amber 7th. Amber making sure she doesn't smash into the side of her ex-teammate. If I look at the inside of Stefano into turn 1, but runs out straight. Dave will get Stefano on the run down to 3 and then make a mistake on the exit. Stefano will have the DRS and get the position back. Yes. Pulsey now onto the back of Nick. 5 lap younger tyres. As Dave will get Stefano for 10th. Coming further down the straight, this battle for the lead. Pulsey inside of Nick. Does get ahead temporarily, and we'll use the DRS to make the move a little more permanent. Pulsey back into the lead. A 3 lap difference. A 4.5 second gap between Lewis in 4th and Rob in 6th. CJ between them on track. Blog in. 12 laps for those mediums is enough. And the hards will go in. You've done 5 on them, DP. 16 on the previous. Well, no, you are right because you just crossed the line. I'm just trying to do the maths off 22, which just changed to 23 in the top corner. You've done 6 on this set, yes. Pulsey puts in another pedal. Hags past DP into 8th. Braking zone at 4. The sound of it, Lewis, anytime now. CJ past Lewis into 3rd. Well, DP picks up a time pen. Trademark's been there for years. There is a scratch that. You've done 12 on that set already, Amber. Probably past her best at that point. "32 laps will be enough for a classification," for those wondering. Yes. Three corners. Lewis is in. 15 laps on that set of hards. And a set of mediums will go on. The lead runner. Come out in 7th place. Nick will box. Having done 14 laps on those hards. Block it's Amber for 5th. Finally, you've got a bright green car, Clark. I don't know where. I'll wait for those intervals to return to normal. Amber is in. Hags time pen. Yes, it is Hags. And Amber in the pit lane. There's currently no car in the field that is in the DRS of the car they are racing. Although Blog is about to change that. This car is slightly too light to finish the race under its own power. Exactly. It's not over yet. Blog gets robbed for fourth. DP's been rallying them. Just sit behind him then. Dave time pen. Well, Hags has decided to take the decision out of Amber's hands and is boxed. Mediums will go on to Hags' car. He would come out just ahead of DP by about a second. Does sound like a challenge. DP is shown without a nose cone. Great bug that is, game. It occasionally shows cars without nose cone. Hags with a time pen. That draws him level with DP with 6 seconds. Hags off the track to avoid running into Stefano. Maybe that was in the crossover period we had in qualifying. Spa nice too if it isn't raining, says Beckford. Hags time pen. Net 2 seconds out of DP at this moment. And almost into the back of Stefano at turn 1. And off he goes again. And he's going to leave his foot in and take the position as well. Up to 9th. None. Lewis is the leader in that regard. Just Stefano that's clear. The top 5 is Stefano. Without penalties, Lewis, Amber, Dave, Hags and DP. Hags boxes. 4 laps on those mediums. He's just going to entertain himself, I think. .64 is the current fastest lap, held by Pulsey. Pulsey begins the final lap. Amber time pin. It's good that Jeff's keeping you involved. It's the last lap. Through the penultimate corner and round the final. It's a win for Pulsey. It will be a second for Nick. Yellow sector 3. Hags goes and takes the fastest lap. 6.0. Final podium place will go to CJ, finishes 4/10 out of Blarg. It is 5th for Rob, and then 6th Lewis, 7th Amber. Stefano got Dave on penalties for 8th and 9th respectively. DP 10th and Hags with 11th and the fastest lap. We're heading to Austria. So, try again. We're heading to San Marino on Wednesday. And until then, we will send it to Nick for the post-race.